Bonjour, 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 salut, salut. Hi. I feel like I'm really out of practice. I haven't strammed in like 9 days now. It's been a bit longer than that actually. It's been closer to like 2 weeks. But hi. Yeah. So I went to France. I feel like everyone knows I went to France because I was talking about it so much. So I was so scared everyone was gonna be like, where the heck were you? Did I remember to unmute my mic? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Yeah, I've lost my charisma. Oh no, she's French. I can assure you. I was there for like over a week and I picked up like maybe 2 bits of French. But we'll get into that. We'll get into what I learnt when we start. But yeah, hi guys. Yeah, I'm really out of sorts. Did it just play the exact same song again? Come on, I have it on shuffle. But maybe I should just put it on like regular. There we go. There we go, much better. I can't believe it shuffled to the exact same song. But yeah, I'm out of sorts. I've forgotten how to stream. I was getting really good at it for a hot minute, and I'm terrible at it again. Like when I started in my debut, and I was just like, hi. But yeah. My stream, I mean, the connection says it's fine. I was gonna say if I DC, it's because my internet's been really temperamental for the past 2 weeks, but it seems okay. OBS is in the green. YouTube's telling me I'm fine. Good. Let me open my slideshow and we can talk about my trip that I had. I also, hold on, I wrote some notes as well because I knew I was going to forget some things. Okay, I think I'm ready. Let me get rid of this. Open this. Yes! If you're wondering why there's a giant red bar in the middle, it's because graphic design is my passion. I took all my pictures on my phone camera, and when I was making a slideshow out of them, I was like, I can't stretch these out in a way that looks aesthetically pleasing if I was taking them in portrait mode. So I was like, when I make the slideshow, I'll put them 2 by 2, but then I realized they kind of melted together in kind of a weird way. So I put a barrier between them so they can't touch. But now it just looks awful. But I'm married to it. You know, I can't change it now. I was making this in kind of like a who cares, who even cares kind of way. I don't care. I don't care if my stream looks like hot garbage. But yeah, the food. So, as you all know, I'm very vegetarian. It was literally impossible to be vegetarian for those 9 days. I mean, I did it, but still. On the menus, I noticed this in, okay, wait, hold on, I'll go to the next slide real quick. This pizza, on the menu where I ordered it from, it's an Italian restaurant. It had GF next to some of the food, which obviously means gluten-free. I don't know what gluten-free is in France. Like, I'm sorry, in French. But it had gluten-free next to it, but no V for vegetarian. Like, I don't know anyone who's gluten-free. I know plenty of people who are vegetarian or vegan, though, or have some sort of dietary restriction that means they can't eat meat or certain meats. But, like, what's the point? So not literally impossible then. Okay, fine. It wasn't literally impossible to be vegetarian while I was in France, but it was hard. It was hard. Yeah, no vegetarian options. Well, okay. Okay. On this menu, they had a bunch of salads, and I was like, oh, I like salad. I'll get a salad. None of the salads were vegetarian. They all had meat on them for some reason. Like, they had, like, tuna and, like French beef as well. I'm gonna skip this one again. This one? I did this one. There we go. Oh, I love this song. I really want to play Pokemon X and Y now, but I've been to France, so I'll save that for the next bits. Yeah, and also on this menu, in this Italian restaurant, they had foie gras, and I was like, I thought that was illegal. But no, it's you can't produce it in England, but I'm fairly sure you can still produce it in France. But yeah, that was kind of a culture shock thing. That was actually probably the biggest culture shock I had while in France, was the foie gras. But yeah, this was the first thing I had. This vegan burger was the first thing I had. On the first day, going down into the city, I missed lunchtime. So lunch is from like 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. You have a kind of a tight frame if you want to go to most restaurants. Not all of them are open for lunch past like 2:30 or 3 o'clock. And also most retailers are closed from like 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock to have lunch. They have some really like nice labor laws in France. I'm kind of jealous. But we couldn't find anywhere to eat, but we found this Irish pub. So the first restaurant I ate at in France was an Irish pub. And you know what? They gave us vinegar with our chips, which I think is very culturally accurate to the UK. Put vinegar on chips, bruv. So yeah, the first thing I ate in France in a restaurant was a burger and chips. Yeah. And this pancake thing, do I have to move myself? Hold on one second. This pancake thing, I didn't get the name of it. It's like a savory pancake. But, oh, am I lagging? I moved myself and all of a sudden YouTube's like, oh, by the way, your internet connection is terrible. Yeah, I know. Okay, I think I'm good. This pancake thing, I didn't get the name of it. But also at the restaurant I went to, it was like the only vegetarian thing that was on the menu. It was like a French pancake, new vegetarian. So yeah, eating was kind of weird. I ate like 10 croissants. I think I lost count after 2. But every morning, I ate at least 1, I feel. There were some mornings where I didn't have anything from the boulangerie for breakfast, but if there was bakery products, I would usually eat a croissant or 2. Like, these croissants are bloody brilliant. Oh, they were so crispy and nice. Oh, it was so nice. Oh, and we went to the ramen on the right. We went to a ramen restaurant that was right next to like an anime shop. And I picked up some French Pokemon cards. And they have such goofy names. I wish, they were all the way on my shelf. I don't really want to have to get up and get them just to read out French Pokemon names. But they are very goofy. I think that's it for... Oh, I ate wild blackberries while on a hike. It was so good. Because I didn't have to bring... I ate like a banana, I think, while on that hike. But I just casually ate blackberries while like just walking along. It was so cool. It was so cool. It really felt close to nature, bruv. But that hike was tumultuous. It was really tiring, actually. But I played a lot of I was actually playing Pokemon Go like the entire time I was in France. So it was worth it. I hatched like 5 eggs. Next. Oh, this was the view. This was the view from the hike. It was like this giant lake and there were so many boats on it. And I swam in the lake and then like a boat went past and I was scared it was gonna kill me. It was very scary. But yeah, it was so pretty. It looks really clear here. Am I still lagging? Oh no. No, I think I'm good. It's just my preview was like doing the red ring of death. Oh no. YouTube is not... Oh no! Okay, I think we're cool. Oh, my internet connection. Truly, it is a, my biggest downfall. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. But yeah, the water looks pretty clear here. I thought it was going to be super clear, but when I got into the water, it was super grimy and dirty, and also the tide was like pushing me this way across. And I was so scared I was going to end up like trapped in a boat's propellers and die a gruesome death. But yeah, it was fine. I didn't die. Okay, art. I went to like 2 different museums, so I collectively spent about 5 hours just looking at art. But the problem is, a lot of the descriptions are in French, and my French was not good enough to read anything. So I kind of had to make up a lot of my own stories with these pieces of art. Like this cool piece of chicken crockery. This is my future bowls that I will eat out of when I live in a cottage with good internet connection. Oh, this, I at least know what this was, kind of. This I was so enamored with this like tiny child eating a biscuit. It was like a 1900s, like literally 1900, the year exactly, advertisement for biscuits in the area. It was like, look at his little face. It was so charming. I love it. What's on the next slide? I can't actually remember what I put on each slide. Oh, I liked this one. They had like, I was in an art museum and they had like an entire part of the gallery dedicated to like food, basically, like art depicting food. And these were the 2 vegan pieces I found. All the other ones had these like really grotesque pieces of like completely unappetizing looking pictures of like meat and fish and like people having like big meals of like beer. And there's like, it was kind of weird because like the atmosphere around these paintings were like really dark for some reason. But this one, even though her face looks super like, I don't want to be here, I swear there's just something kind of cutesy about like the big vibrant colors. I like this one with the little monkey and he's eating an apple or whatever. It looks like he's eating a load of nuts as well. Like he has been sat at that table for a while and I respect it. I respect this vegetarian / possibly vegan monkey. What's the next one? Ah, sculptures. I saw a bunch of sculptures as well. And this one was like on a street. This guy was literally just like sculpting, he was like casually sculpting this dog from sand. It looks so dope. I don't know, like, okay, I want to know what they made for the eyes so badly. It's like, how did he do that? I don't get it, but it looks so cool. And this one, okay, this one tricked me. It is a sculpture, but I legit thought it was a person. They had like an entire part of like the gallery dedicated to these sculptures that kind of looked like humans, but they kind of didn't, and then it was kind of weird. Because if you weren't looking at their faces, they looked really realistic, but when you looked at the faces, it got a little bit like Madame Tussauds. Kind of uncanny, like it didn't look quite real. But yeah, I was very artistically enriched this past week, I feel. What else? I think that's it. Like, I didn't have much to say about art. I mean, I lie. I have a lot to say about art, but I can assure you it's nothing interesting. And there's also a bunch of pieces I didn't really want to show because they had like nudity in it, or they were kind of gory. Yeah. Animals. I went to a zoo. I went to this cool zoo. This in-theme zoo. I don't want to say the name of it because I don't want to dox myself. But the whole theme was like fantasy, magic, unicorns, quests, adventure. I saw these. Okay. The only problem was, and I've been trying to avoid getting like any pictures with people in them because I don't want to like accidentally put someone's face on the internet. But I saw these really cute. Actually, am I doxing the animals? I'm sure it's fine. I saw these really cute water bison, water buffalo. I can't remember. But it was so hot that day. But they were just chilling in the water. I kind of do feel bad for like there was reindeer there as well. It's like, what do they do in the heat? Especially in that heat, like it peaked at around 30 degrees that week, but it was sort of consistently around 25 to 30. Like, what do they do? What? I don't think the animals care about being doxxed. I would care about being doxxed. But then again, I'm not quite an animal. I'm kind of a weird hybrid. But that's a story for another day. That's the deep Lottie lore that we can't really get into right now. I saw a skunk for the first time in my life, and a raccoon. And a bear. Like, these American animals I have never seen before. Oh, and I also saw an albino wallaby. I feel like I'm really impressed by, like, the most mundane things. Like, ooh, a raccoon. I'm sure Americans see raccoons all the time, but it was kind of interesting to me. They were, like, weird little, like, what's the word? Like, kind of rodents in a way, I guess? Like, big rodents. Oh, no, this is our capybara. I saw 2 capybaras, actually. The capybara was eating carrot, and I was kind of jealous, because, I think that day all I'd eaten was, like, beige stuff, like, well, croissants and couscous. But yeah, at this park, at the zoo, they had shows on, but they were all in French, so I had no idea what was going on. And I watched one about a unicorn. There was also a goat in it, and there was, like, some chickens and some doves. Actually, no, pigeons. Pigeons! I saw so many pigeons. Wait, is that in the next slide? No. That's so annoying. I saw brown pigeons. Did my playlist just end? Oops. I didn't think I'd be talking for this long. Hold on one second. I'll put on Animal Crossing music. Here we go. Please. Yay! Yes! I'll turn that down a bit. There we go. But yeah, I saw, like, brown pigeons. Like, they literally looked like they were caramel flavored. It was kind of insane. Like, I'd never seen a color of pigeon like that. I mean, there's obviously plenty of, like, wood pigeons. Like, just generic looking pigeons. There were really, like, really cute brown ones as well. That was kind of crazy. But yeah. I was talking about pigeons, wasn't I? Or was I talking about the unicorn at the zoo? Oh my god. Did I just have a Did I just have like a... Was I talking about the unicorn or the pigeons? I can't remember. Okay, brown pigeons. Yes, I saw a unicorn too, but it was obviously just like a horse with like an ice cream cone on its head. And all these all these shows were in French. I only got to see one, but I heard another one going on at another point, and I got to see like 2 minutes of another one. You kind of have to make up your own story, because I don't speak much French. I tried to learn a bit of French while I was there. I learned the French word for butterfly, which is like papillon, which I think is like the name of a Pokemon from like X and Y as well, so that's kind of cool. I remember one time I was trying to buy some paracetamol, because I had a bit of a headache, so I go into his pharmacy, and I'm like reading my like French English handbook, like oh my god, how do I ask for paracetamol? So I say, oh, I just realized I've been sitting on top of the picture of the buffalo this entire time. No. Here we go. There we go. Covered a skunk. Actually, can I move myself like here? I mean, you can see both of them. Nice. I was talking about the show. Okay. Oh, look, it's like midnight. My brain is tired. It's really hot today. The pharmacy. That's what I was talking about. So I'm looking at my like English to French handbook, and I'm like, how do I ask for paracetamol? So I just kind of defaulted to je voudrais paracetamol. Like, I didn't know how to pronounce it. Like, paracetamol is the exact same as it's in French, but it's got a bunch of accents on it, so I wasn't super sure how to pronounce it. So I was just like, je voudrais paracetamol. And I thought she would speak back to me in French, but then she went like, oh, you want this? Is this what you want? Like, oh, I was really trying there, but yeah, that's what I want. And also when I was buying the Pokemon cards in the anime shop next to the ramen place, I didn't know how to say left in French, because the Pokemon cards were behind the counter, and I just asked for some Pokemon cards, and the guy was like, oh, this one, and he just kind of kept going along. But again, I didn't know how to say to the left in French, so... Real hot or British hot? Hey! Wait, hold on, let me check actually, let me check on my phone. It is 19 degrees. It's really hot for me, okay? It's... I probably do. That must sound like so pathetic. Like, 19 degrees, help me. But yeah, in the shop, and I was just like, I don't have to say to the left. Just let him keep going until I get to the one I want. And then when he pointed to the one I wanted, I was like, wee. But yeah, it cost me like €6, and I only got 10 cards, and one of them was an energy card. But I hated having energy cards in my Pokemon packs as a kid, but I kind of appreciate it now because it's not energy card, it's like energy card. It's got like an accent on the E or something. But yeah, finally I went to this big park and I saw a bunch of these ducks. That's the brown pigeon! Wait, that's the brown pigeon! That's the brown pigeon! I just realized I did have a picture of the brown. There's like these. This is the brown pigeons I was talking about. They all like kind of come in these nice like brown colors. It's so cute. Yeah, I saw a bunch of these ducks. They sort of lived in kind of a weird. Oh, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. The viewers experiencing buffering. How bad is it? OBS is in the green. I don't know what YouTube is on about. I'm sure it's fine. Oh no, YouTube. No. Oh no, OBS is in the red. Oh, are we good? It's back in the green. Oh, village life. I would literally be unstoppable if my internet connection was good. Looks fine? Okay. Okay. That sounds like a lie, but okay. I didn't see anything. I see everything. I see YouTube telling me that, like, my internet connection is terrible and I should just end it all and never stream again. But I also see OBS saying, you're in the green, you're good, your stream's fine. What a... I feel like I'm getting some mixed messages from my computer at the moment. What was I talking... Was I talking about the ducks? I can't really remember. They sort of lived on like this little commune with a bunch of other ducks, and there was also like some geese there. And like some of these like weird breed of ducks that had like a really long neck. There's also a bunch of pigeons here. They were very friendly. You could literally just walk up to them if you wanted and feed them, but you could not step on the grass. No stepping on the grass. Oh, one thing I did notice while I was in France is there were so many like public pools, like not like necessarily pools, like quite shallow bodies of water that were like man-made, where you could literally just step into in a swimsuit if you wanted. That was kind of cool, actually. I kind of wish we had something like that here. Actually, now that I'm saying that out loud and I'm thinking about it, I live right next to the ocean. I could just step into the ocean if I wanted. I will step into the ocean if my internet connection continues being a bane on my existence. I think... I thought this was on Thursday. No! It's on Wednesday. Wait, what day is it today? It is Wednesday, yes. I can't do tomorrow. I got stuff to do tomorrow. And there's also a thunderstorm predicted for tomorrow, and I don't know what it is. It's like some kind of like weird phenomena. And I feel like most people get this. When there's a thunderstorm, it just makes your internet connection bad for some reason. But that might just be me being kind of like a conspiracy theorist. I did watch Men in Black on my way home from France, and it's kind of been on my mind recently. Like sometimes I wonder like how many conspiracy theories are actually like have some sort of substance to them. Like remember the whole alien thing like a couple of weeks ago, or that was like last week or whatever. Like that's obviously fake, right? But if aliens were real, wouldn't it just be like a plant on like Mars, or like a little spider thing? I don't think they'd be like actual little green fellas. Like, come on now. What was I talking about? France. Oh, I will say it was really jarring driving on the right side of the road. I know most people, most countries will drive on the right side of the road, but it was really, I didn't think it would like freak me out that much because I've been to plenty of countries that drive on the right. It's not really that new to me, but it's been a while. It's been a few years since I went to a foreign country that drove on the right side of the road. And when we got there and we had to start driving on the right, I was like, what? Why is everyone driving on the wrong side of the road? Bruv, this ain't right. But then, it was even worse coming back home. Finally driving on the correct side of the road. But yeah, when we got home, and we started driving on the left, it was like, what? This is even weirder now. When I came back from France on the ferry, there was literally a sign saying, like, in French and German, please drive on the left. And I was like, yep, that's normal. But then as soon as we started driving on the left, I was like, what? This literally makes no sense. You've taken me to like a weird alternate reality. Maybe, like, okay. The thing about driving on the right is you have to go counterclockwise around a roundabout, right? Music, stop cutting out. Oh. It's like a vocal indication of my internet connection. It's like do 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 do. Okay, driving around a roundabout on the right side of the road, you go anti-clockwise, right? But if driving on the left side of the road on a roundabout, you go clockwise. And maybe that's why, like, in England you drive on the left side of the road, because like going clockwise feels a little bit more natural than going counterclockwise. Maybe that's why, I don't know. It just feels a little bit more natural going clockwise on a roundabout and instead of like anti-clockwise, but it feels like more natural going right on a road than going left on a road. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Okay, I think, is the music good now? I let it buffer for a few seconds. I want to go back to like early internet days, especially on YouTube, where you could just pause a video for a few minutes and just leave it to buffer, and then you could watch it seamlessly, even if your internet connection was bad. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't really have anything else to say. Not what I've already said. Nothing new, but I've really already said before. Ate some food, ate some vegetarian food somehow. I found a way. Looked at art, drove on the right side of the road, saw some brown pigeons and some bears and some skunks, raccoons. Yep, that's it. That was France. Oui. Yeah. I did say today would be a short stream. I might mess around with my stream schedule a little bit. Mostly because I've found recently, especially during the day, my internet connection is kind of doo-doo. But during night, it gets a little bit better, I guess. I don't know if that's just me, like, kidding myself. Like, coping, like, oh, it gets better at night. I promise. But yeah, maybe I'll mess around with it a little bit. What even is my schedule at the moment? It's like, yeah, it's like 2 o'clock Saturday, Sunday or something. I think that's right. But yeah, I'll change that. Okay. Let me get some ending music real quick. Playlists. Please. I want to scream, but there's like somebody right outside my room. Oh no. Hold on. Try here. Maybe YouTube will work better? Nope. YouTube? Can I open you to get some ending music from my... Oh! It opened. Okay, I had like a really weird moment where like my internet was just like, no, we will not open your playlists for you to just play some cute music from like Harvest Moon or something in front of your stream. Well, actually I lied. I spoke too soon. Now it's definitely no. My internet connection is such a joke. Oh, you just gotta laugh, bruv. It is a little bit funny sometimes. End music. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice, nice. I finally got it. This one? Oh, that's gonna be really loud. There we go. There we go. Yes. Did it? I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna pause it for a hot second and let it load. Okay, there we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming. I'll see you when I see you. Bye, bye, bye.